What if I told you that hidden across Nigeria are places so breathtaking, so surreal, they leave even seasoned travelers speechless? From desert and wildlife parks in the north to floating villages and breathtaking landscapes in the south. From sacred waterfalls to ancient hills that whisper history. This is not the Nigeria you thought you knew. In this episode, Africa Insight Official takes you on a thrilling journey across some of the most mind-blowing destinations in Nigeria from various creators, visitors, and tourists. The kind that leave visitors in absolute shock. Strap in, because what you're about to see will change everything you thought you knew about West Africa's giant. This is Nigeria like never before.
Bro, can someone please tell me why this whole entire time I thought Nigeria looked like this? Bro, I just literally saw a video of what Nigeria actually looks like, and there is no freaking way. There is just no way it looks this crazy. Let me show you guys. Bro, what? There is no freaking way, bro. Someone tell me that was fake.
Welcome to Nigeria! How to get to Yusufari Desert and the cost breakdown. First, head to Gashua town in Yobe State. I recommend finding a hotel to rest and preparing for an early morning trip the following day. The next morning, you will take a taxi that costs 1,200 naira or a tricycle that costs 800 naira per person to the Yusufari town. From there, you charter a vehicle that costs between 120,000 naira to 150,000 naira for the round trip, depending on the part of the desert you decide to visit. You can explore the sand dunes and return in good time before heading to another state. For planning and logistics, consider contacting Inside Jigawa or Tour Arewa. They can help create a workable itinerary. Like, comment, and share this post with others. Kuhuta Lafia.
If you're going to Lagos, Nigeria anytime soon, here are 5 hidden gems you must visit. Number 1 is the National Museum. It's dedicated to preserving and showcasing the rich cultural heritage of Nigeria, from ancient artifacts to traditional art. Number 2, Jara Beach Resort. It's the perfect getaway destination, offering a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of Lagos city life. It's the most serene place in Lagos. Number 3 is Lekki Arts and Crafts Market. This bustling marketplace sells unique woven baskets and intricate wood carvings. It's the best way to support local artists. Number 4 is the Fela Museum and Shrine. It's a tribute to the life and legacy of legendary musician and activist Fela Kuti. This museum was the house he lived in before he died. Number 5 is Lafasi Nature Park. This beautiful sanctuary is home to a diverse range of plants and animals. Whether you're a nature enthusiast or simply looking for a relaxing day out, this place just offers.
In the whole of West Africa, this resort is like no other, and it honestly needs more credit. It's no other than Fifth Choker, located in Kaduna, Nigeria, and it's a polo and lifestyle resort with beautiful architecture and scenery. So the first thing that caught our eye was the horse stable. The horses here are so healthy, and you can feed them, take photos, play around, and just have a good time if you're not scared of horses. So the very next part that we saw is the poolside. There's a general pool and also a private pool for the residents, which was so cozy, so big, and also it has a cabana and also sitting areas. But of course, resort now. What is a resort without hot? There is a hot 1 bedroom to 2 bedrooms and also a studio with 3 bedrooms, and prices here range from 375,000 naira to 1.2 million naira with complimentary breakfast. For me personally, if you know me, you know I love architecture. I love the northern architecture and also the restaurants and the relaxation area. It was very cozy. This was a very nice location. Horses, poolside, golf resort, polo club, relaxation and good food. Sign me up. Definitely recommended when you're in Kaduna.
Does anyone have a scientific explanation for this bizarre occurrence? Because there has to be. How can two springs, warm and cold, flow side by side, meet at a point, but never mix, both in color and even in temperature?
Warm. Wow. Warm, cold.
This is Ikogosi Warm and Cold Springs, located in Ekiti State, Nigeria. It's a popular tourist attraction that pulls visitors from within and outside Nigeria. The warm and cold springs of Ikogosi both originate from a close proximity, come to a meeting point, and then flow onward together, with each spring retaining its thermal identity and even its color. There are many stories and myths about this spring that has been passed down from generation to generation. One of which, and the most popular and definitely intriguing, is that the warm and cold springs are two wives of a great hunter. One of his wives was said to be fair-skinned and very temperamental, while the other was dark-skinned and a quiet woman. One day, the two wives had a fight, and after being rebuked by their husband, the temperamental wife chained to Warm Spring, while the quiet one chained to the Cold Spring. Until today, they can never become friends. No matter how much you try to mix them in the spring with your legs or your hands, they still find a way to separate. In fact, the trees and vegetation that grow side by side the springs are clearly fairer and darker. Many people come to this spring for different reasons. There are tourists like me who just want to verify the information about the spring. And then there are indigenes that come here because they believe it has healing and miraculous powers. The warm water is said to be very pure and can be consumed straight from the spring. In fact, the popular Gosi table water is sourced from this warm spring. The pool of the Ikogosi resort is also sourced from this warm spring. So think giant jacuzzi. In my opinion, this warm spring wife is winning. No, like I stand 10 toes behind her. I don't even care what she did. Anyways, do let me know what you think about this Nigerian tourist attraction in the comments. My name is Lade and I plug you to the best in travel, tourism and hospitality. So do well to follow me for more awesome travel content like this.
Things to do in Abuja on a 10K budget. Let's go. My first stop was the Jabi Art and Crafts Market, which is totally free and you can start to shop. They're quite friendly and welcoming, so you're going to have a nice time. Next place is the Central Mosque. All you have to do is dress accordingly and it is free to also enter. So yes, free. Let's keep going. The next place is the Wonderland Park. It costs 500 naira to access this place, and then you can pay for all the activities ranging from 1,000 to 700 to 500 naira. Remember to cut your coat according to your sizes. The next place is the National Park and Zoo, which also costs 500 naira to enter, and you can have picnic here. You can take beautiful pictures. You can enjoy yourself, no stress at all. Take a tour of the zoo. Really beautiful place. The next place is the Art Tech District. Here you can do a lot of things. Visit the Discovery Museum, which costs 5,000 naira. If you had it with our previous one, that's a 6,000 naira, which means you have 4,000 naira extra. I didn't go into the museum. I just explored the old places and I had amazing time. So when the days where I said to go eat, this is where I passed my boundary and go and enter a restaurant way past my level. So I bodied and I entered the place that I could afford. So I visited Serenade. I ordered a seafood pasta and this drink that I can't remember the name because I'm not a bougie girl. Everything did not pass 7,000 naira. Plus, my free entry throughout the whole day was close to 9,000 naira. There was live band on a Saturday in 7-8 and we had amazing time. Watch out for part 2. Bye.
Can you believe this is Nigeria? Welcome to the beautiful Ikogosi Warm Springs in Bauchi State. It is located in Yankari Game Reserve, which has a wildlife eco-resort where you can go on excursions to see elephants and lions in Nigeria.
If you're planning to visit Yankari Game Reserve, here are a few things you should know. It's located about 3 hours away from Bauchi City, which has a very smooth and easy drive. Entry at the gate is 3,000 per adult or 1,500 if you're a student with an ID card. Once you pass through the first gate, expect another 30 minutes drive to get to the second gate. Upon your arrival, you'll be greeted by the resident baboons, which are often called the big guys. They're the lively part of this experience, but mind you, they're very aggressive. Although you can opt for a daily visit, But do note that they have an affordable accommodation starting from 20,000 naira upwards. Yankari Game Reserve have a lot of places you can explore. They do have an in-house restaurant, a museum, and the famous Ikogosi Warm Spring for a refreshing dip. You can also head out for a safari drive to catch a closer glimpse of the wildlife. It's an incredible destination I'll ask you to add to your bucket list, but with a little extra maintenance, it has so much potentials and can even be better. Would you be visited?
If you love water just like me and you also love nature, here are 3 places within Nigeria you must visit. Gurara Waterfalls. This is the Niagara Falls of Nigeria. It is located in Gurara local government area in Niger State, and this waterfall is everything. Please take me back. I want to relive this experience. Next on my list is the iconic Kofa Dam in Suleja, Niger State. This dam is hands down the most beautiful dam that exists in Nigeria. When you visit, make sure you dive into the water if you can swim, but most importantly, get stunning photos, always the highlight. And last but not the least, you have to visit Jabi Lake in Abuja, Nigeria. You can go kayaking, hop on the floating board, or play every other fun game they have. But if you want to go kayaking, get ready for the mosquito bite sha. Which of these have you visited or would you love to visit?
Did I just spend my weekend at the most beautiful resort in Nigeria? Like guys, this is not Morocco or Tanzania. Come with me on a 6-hour road trip to your state. And of course, I won't be doing this alone, so say hi to my travel partner. The organizers of the trip provided a bus, so we left Lagos around 11 a.m. on Friday. It was a long journey. This one did not even waste time. Even me, I had to sleep at some point. We finally arrived at the Kunle Afonlayo production film village, Igbojaye, Oyo State. Like finally. But it was definitely worth it, because what is this view? So we checked in and this was the room I stayed. I really love the aesthetic of this place. It's giving far from home but still at home. So I just made a quick tour of the environment to show you guys what you're missing before going for my dinner, because we arrived quite late and it was almost time for dinner. So, and all I can say is you guys are not ready for the content I created in this place. I had rice and spaghetti for dinner. I just wanted a taste of everything before going to bed. And the next day was a beautiful Saturday morning with an amazing view. So we just arranged our closet, dressed up to start our day. The first stop was to have breakfast, so we did that. Then we're just going around changing clothes, taking pictures as we should. We also had lunch in between because they feed us 3 times daily. We had a karaoke session after dinner and it was very fun. Like, I enjoyed myself. And this was us on Sunday morning getting ready for our hiking experience that I've been looking forward to, because I've actually never gone hiking before and I was super excited. But little did I know what was coming for me, because it was a whole lot of work. It was worth it at the end of the day. By the time we got back to the resort, breakfast was already waiting for us. Then I created my content. We also had a sip and paint session, which was part of the activities that comes with the package. Then we took a brief tour around the Anikulapo filming set. This was the market setup they used in a movie, if you guys can remember. And this is the Oyo Palace, where Queen Arolake and the other queens stayed, with the king of course. And this is Awaru Slavery House. This is Ede Palace. We're told that it's a new palace that is going to feature in the new Anikulapo movie coming up. They also showed us Bashorun's house and the like. And on Monday morning, we packed our bags, getting ready to leave. It was really hard to say goodbye to this beautiful and peaceful resort. I honestly cannot wait to visit again. What do you guys think? Would you also like to come?
Guys, this is not Dubai. This is Asaba, Delta State. So my friend Kim took me to this beautiful leisure park, Miriam Babangida, Abuja Leisure Park. Are you seeing your mates? This park has lots of activities from kayaking, go-kart, archery, sky tower, wave pool, paintball, zoo, kids section, and a whole lot more. And guys, I finally kayaked for the first time. I loved it. Kim put me through. I also tried the paintball and I loved it. The official lake is huge and picturesque. Access to this park requires one of these: the gold ticket for 6,500, platinum ticket for 9,700, and the prime ticket for 12,900. They also sell food and drinks. So if you ever find yourself in Delta State, you should definitely check out this park. It is worth every cent. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Luxor Hotel Apartments.
Hi, besties. Do you want to explore the northern part of Nigeria and you are looking for where to visit? I recommend Taraba State in Gashaka, to be precise. This is Gashaka Gumti National Park. It's a very beautiful park where you see different animals and it's so beautiful. Just take your time and come to Taraba State and visit this place.
Most people in Asaba don't even know they have a national museum or even the Mungo Park house that is over 130 years old. You won't believe how hard it was to locate this place because we kept asking people and they said they don't know. But trust us, we finally found it. Hi guys, it's Anwuli again. This was our first stop in Asaba and I was so excited to see the famous Mungo Park house for myself. The house was built by the same British people who colonized Nigeria. And now it is recognized as a national museum where you find old artifacts, relics, and things that tell story about Nigerians' colonial past. Fun fact is that you can actually see the River Niger from the top floor of this building. Man, this place could use some love because it actually feels like an abandoned national treasure. This place really deserves more attention because it holds so much history. So if you're in Asaba and you are into Nigerian history, then this place is actually a cute stop. Don't forget to like and follow to see where we visited next on our budget travel to Asaba.
Chasing this breathtaking waterfall took me a 14-hour drive from Lagos to Enugu, then a 4-hour drive from Enugu to Ikom in Cross River State, and another 1-hour bike ride to the waterfall. This is Agbokim Waterfalls. It is located in Etung local government in Cross River State. This waterfall has been on my bucket list for the longest, and I would say it was definitely worth the visit. If you want to enjoy this waterfall in its full glory, I would recommend you visit during the raining season. If you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to like, share, save, and comment. See you in my next one. Bye.
Have you been to this beautiful park in Port Harcourt before? It's your girl Angie and come with me to check out this beautiful park in Port Harcourt City. This is Heliconia Park located at Eastern Bypass. They have a walk-in restaurant for your brunch, dates and hangouts. They also have a standard pool which comes as a complimentary to all those who are lodged at the luxury hotel ranging from standard room to presidential suite. There's also a 1-bedroom service apartment at the facility. They have this beautiful rooftop view which can be used for engagement parties and the likes. You can also rent out their event hall or conference rooms for your parties, seminars or trainings. They have a well-equipped gymnasium, football court, tennis court and basketball court. Their top-notch security is one they boast of, and indeed it is one of the best in the city of Port Harcourt. Feel free to visit Heliconia Park and be rest assured that your safety is guaranteed.
Okay now, so just like I said to you, I'm still in Bauchi State, and where I am is the Sumu Wildlife Park. So you can see behind me the giraffes. You can see this is live. Oh, it's not Photoshop. Oh, it's not Photoshop. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. See how beautiful they are. Wow. Wow. Can you see how beautiful they are? So this is a place for you. In fact, after waiting we were looking for them for almost over 2 hours. And eventually they came to eat and look at them. So we are trying to see if we can get the zebra and some other wild animals too. So let's see how it goes. Thank you. God bless you.